different forms. So like the first form you get is you can become like a rat, and then after that you can become like a knight and a an archer, and then you unlock some other crazy forms like there's the wizard, the bodybuilder. Um,
Oh.
what else? There's like the zombie. There's like a mermaid. There's like a whole bunch of different forms, and like you have to use previous forms and level them up to unlock the next ones. And all of them come with different quests that you have to complete in order to make them better. And then you can start like swapping out the powers of each form. It's pretty fun. It's like it constantly rewards you just for playing the game.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Do what?
So I like that. I like getting rewarded for playing shit.
Yeah. It's not just like grind fest. It's like and the actual like gameplay loop of like fighting with all the different forms is cool because they all have like different abilities and different ways of just fighting. Because some are like damage over time kind of forms where you like build up poison, or you have attacks that like attack sharp or blunt, and those affect different enemies in different ways, and you can like quick change from one form to the other. So like if you build up poison with one enemy or with one form, and then you switch to another form that like if an enemy is poisoned and you use an ability, you get a bunch of health back. You can like weave those abilities together to make like to where you're just murking them.
Just in Mark City.
Yep. So it's fun.
I like that. Sounds cool.
Yeah, I bought it on my Switch when it first came out, but it was one of the free games for PlayStation Plus last month, so I was like, fuck it, I'll restart it.
Why not?
Yep. So here we are.
There he is, restarting it.
Oh my god, there are so many enemies. It's going to suck.
What'd you say that game was called?
Nobody saves the world.
Nobody Saves the World. Perfect.
Such a positive message, you know?
Yeah. This is really all about that positivity, you know.
Yeah. Okay, that was the chest. I made it. Thank God. Level up.
I watched the Scott Pilgrim show recently. Did you watch that yet?
The show?
Yeah, they made a show. Came out like a few months ago. So you have not seen it.
I have not seen this.
Yeah, it's
good?
different than the yeah, it's good. It's good. It's Brian O'Malley is still part of it. Like I think he helped write the screenplay and stuff.
Right.
Or right for the show, so he's still got his hands on it. And of course, the art looks like it's straight out of the books, right? But it's
Right.
like kind of like a different take on it, and it was good. It was fun.
Where can you watch it?
It's on Netflix.
Motherfucker. I don't have Netflix.
Oh, you don't?
No, not currently.
Yeah, well, it'll be there when you. It's a Netflix exclusive, so.
Oh yeah, so it'll always be there.
It will be there for you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and more hope. Oh, okay. Okay. Did the thing. Now I can leave. Fuck yeah. Could really use some help. Help right about now.
Help.
That'd be great. Help. Something, I guess. Hell yeah. The dialogue in this is so quirky. There's like this random villager you walk up to, he's like, man, if I was a wizard, I'd be transforming all the time. Would I do one thing? No, that's fucking dull. It's like, oh, okay. I guess that's your opinion there. Okay.
That's kind of like your opinion, man. That's funny. I mean, is it better than that Marvel game, though? Yeah.
Oh, the Midnight Suns?
Yeah.
That game is like obsessive for me. Like, I don't know what it is about Firaxis and their games hit this part of my brain that just makes me want to keep going through the loop of like the mission, get back to the Abbey, improve your equipment, go on a mission, get back to the Abbey, improve your equipment, go on a mission. Like it's so hard to stop. So I'm like, maybe I should take a fucking break. Cause I'll do that in XCOM too. It was just like, oh, I can do one more mission. I'll be in that mission for like an hour, and then I come back and I like upgrade my equipment and upgrade the big ship and all that, and check out all the stuff I picked up. and I'll be like, I can do one more mission.
Yep. Yep.
Going to bed at God knows when.
Yep.
There was one time I played XCOM so long, my dreams were in like a turn-based format.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was bad. It was really bad.
Oh man, I played like zombie games so much to where I had dreams where I was, in apocalypse and I was awesome. So yeah, I did it.
And I was super cool.
I was pretty. The dream opened up with like me in a grocery store and there's shit going on outside, and I had like a sawed-off shotgun. I just like kicked open the door, and there's a zombie coming out at me. I fucking just like hit it
Bam!
with the didn't even shoot it. I just like hit it with the butt of the gun, and then we keep running places, jump over a fence, like shoot some stuff, and like get to another area. It was crazy. The whole city was like in flames. It was wild. It was a crazy dream. I remember that opening scene though very vividly, because that was like the best part. Oh, just like hit it in the face.
Like, I am living a movie.
Yeah, seriously. I'm a king.
I am a golden god. I'm an archer.
I re-downloaded Starfield.
Oh yeah, trying it again.
Yeah, I mean I already beat it.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm doing like that second playthrough. But I was playing this one game because it was on sale on Steam, and it was the what's it called? Elite Dangerous. And that, you explore space and stuff, like all these cool things. But man, like it was so much. There was so much going on with it. Like, there's so much to learn in that game to where I was like, I will forget everything I learned if I play this game.
It's like if I do something else, I will never remember anything.
All the knowledge will be gone of this game if I play like Skyrim or something, and then I go back. I'm just like, I can't play this game. At least with No Man's Sky, I can pick it up and just kind of like, whatever. But in that game, it's like, it's intense, Like, my mind isn't ready for this. My body isn't ready for this. I don't know if I'll ever be ready for this, and that's okay. That's okay.
It's like, I'm content with how I am now.
Yeah, like I've always been interested in that game, but I will not have the time for it, So
yeah. Too bad, so sad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die before I even get to the town. Oh my god! No. I don't remember being this bad at this game, but that's okay, I guess.
Mimby?
Mimby? Mimby? Yeah, Mimby. Yeah, Mimby Terminator 2. Oh, I'm Mimby.
Mimby? Mimby? No, the member berries.
Now we're back at the member berry farm. I remember things. You'll not want to, but you're gonna remember. Just die already.
So I kind of volunteered to do class. I teach a class for how to make comics. My buddy Ben was just like, hey, would y'all be interested in doing like a thing at Acme, basically, that was like almost like a workshop. It'd be like for a month. It's like every Saturday or something. I don't know, he's got a loose idea right now, but yeah, it's like people would sign up, pay for it, and you know, you obviously, you know, he was like, you would obviously get paid for teaching, but would y'all be interested in it? And I was like, sure, man, I'll teach kids how to do this. Might be fun, especially, you know, if they're signing up for it and they're interested in it, then, you know,
yeah, that means you've
probably
got a
pay
bunch
attention.
of people who actually want to do it.
Yeah, because I've taught classes that people don't want to be in, and that's not fun at all for anyone.
That'd be cool. I mean, so it would just be a month.
Yeah, right now that's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
So could be cool.
Would it be like an in-person thing?
Yeah, it'll be in person
Okay.
at their shop.
Okay.
But it's just a loose idea right now. It's not official.
Right.
But I told him I'd definitely do it.
If he pulls it together, you'll do it.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. I mean, every time you leave, someone quits, right?
Every time.
Every time someone quits or gets fired.
Or gets fired. Every time. Like when you texted me, I was like, well, I guess I'm getting it out of the way early. And
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I was just like, hey, dude. Just letting you
I
know.
was like, God damn it. In my head, I'm just like, who will it be? Who will it be?
Yeah, right.
What's gonna happen? And
Better
that
be careful.
happens, and I was like, of course.
I mean, he literally got, like, the day he flipped out on someone, he gets a
Yeah.
request of, like, hey, I got an offer for you. And he's like, oh, I'm going to take it.
Like, guess that's good karma then? Maybe? I don't know.
Well, you know. I mean, the
Fuck
guy
it,
he flipped
yeah.
out on, kind of, you know what I mean.
Deserved it, piece
Well,
of shit.
well, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. That guy was really trying to get chummy with me today, and I was just not having it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What happened today, dude?
Well, I mean, like when he walked up at lunch and stuff, and he was just like, "You want to tackle this together?" And I'm just like,
After
what?
I'm done with my food.
"Sure."
Yeah. Day must have said something or whatever. Or, I don't know, because I know I had some words when Day talked to me about someone
Oh,
taking
really?
over for a little bit. Yeah. She was just like so this person's gonna help out after Fernando leaves, and I looked at her and I said, is help what we want to call it? She looked at me and she smiled.
Oh my god. So much. Oh my god. It's helpful we want to call it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, I was just upfront. I was being honest when I had a meeting. And then
he had a long meeting today. I don't know what it was about, but
yeah. It's funny as hell.
Oh god.
And for my review, you know, the self-evaluation thing.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't matter what I say, really, in that thing. It's kind of up to whoever gives me the money, right? So I'm just
Right.
like, I don't care. I'm just gonna put I am a king for each of these answers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Lady.
Yeah. Yep.
I am a king.
I am a king.
Alright.
It was like, how do you feel about your communication? I was like, I communicate like a king.
I'm a fucking boss.
Yeah.
I did mine today, and I was just like, I was very matter of fact with it. I was talking to Adam about it. I was like, it's really hard to write these and not come off like a cocky asshole.
No, I just went for it, dude.
Yeah, and then Adam and I were talking about it, and I was like, you know what? Let's just be cocky assholes. Let's just fucking commit to it. And he was like, yeah, Garrett told me it'd take me 15 minutes to write this thing, and he's like, I've been working on it for almost 45, and I was like, god damn.
Dude, it took me 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah, Mister, I'm a fucking king. Of course, it only took you 2 minutes.
Like, this
Honestly, the
shit's a
best part
joke,
would be
bro.
if you said you were a king for everything, and then gave yourself nothing but ones.
Yo, that would have been. Wait, what? That honestly would have been really, really funny. Oh, I should have done that.
I'm the best that there is at all of this. One.
Oh god. Yo.
Yeah, okay, because if Fernando's leaving, does that mean that you're gonna be doing it with Billy?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. He's just gonna be like, did you put I am a king?
Yeah.
All of
I don't
these?
care.
Oh,
No,
shit.
actually, no. Fernando's gonna be doing it before he leaves, so I'm doing it with him
Oh, okay.
this week. I was like, who sees this anyway? And he was like, I mean, everybody, but I mean, I don't care.
At least you and fucking Fernando get a kick out of it. He's just like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, I sat next to him today and I was like, oh, I did my review, by the way. You're gonna love it. And he was like, what did you do? I was like, what? You're leaving? I don't care.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a
Who
shit?
gives a shit? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
As I get fired because I don't take myself seriously at the job. That'd be hilarious.
I was like, that would be so dumb, but honestly.
No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. There's no way.
Oh, shit. So funny.
I don't care.
Don't care. Jesus Christ, I just walked up to this little girl just to see what she would say, and all she says is, you picked a bad time to visit, pal.
Well, okay. All right, kid.
I'm like, okay, very aggressive.
Is that we're doing this? We're doing this right now, huh?
Yep. Right
Starts
now.
rolling up the
Okay.
sleeves. All right, kid.
All right, kid.
You want to tussle, huh?
You got friends? I'll fuck them all up.
No, you got friends? You better bring them.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what?
Okay, I got another one for you. I'm talking to a shopkeeper who is very ugly, like very ugly.
Very.
And they're like, you can call me shopkeeper, but if you buy enough things, you can call me honey bunny.
Nice.
I love this game. God damn it, it's good.
But you can call me Honey Bunny. You got it, Honey Bunny. Oh, that's so funny. Hmm.
Oh, I listened to a doll the other day that I think you'll really like.
Oh yeah.
So it's about uh, some of Hitler's relatives.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
one of them, his name was literally Billy Hitler. Like it was William, but he went
No,
by Billy
no
when he lived in the
way.
States.
No
Yeah,
way. He lived in the
yeah,
States?
yeah,
No
and the
way.
UK. And it's all about how like do interviews in the times when like Hitler was getting popular in his country, and he was pretty much just clout chasing, and he like blackmailed Hitler, and it is fucking nuts, like all the shit that as a family member that he
That he
did,
did.
and just like uh how he had to change as like the world's perception of Hitler changed, and it was just really interesting to listen to, but it was also just so fucking funny.
Oh my god. That's amazing. What a dumbass. He's just like, oh no, he's horrible. Oh god.
Like, oh man,
That's not good.
I used to be able to get a really good job, but now, well, everyone hates him, so.
I'm gonna change my name. Bro, that is crazy.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. It's. They also did a 2-part episode on Ronald Reagan,
No
and
way.
they had a guest host.
Uh-huh.
They had Patton Oswalt on there.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, that one's really good too.
dude.
Because the first episode covers like most of like Ronald Reagan's early history,
Yeah.
and just like him living in Hollywood and how he met his wife and all that shit. And then the second episode is actually like about his presidency and like how when he was getting old and just how he just became feeble-minded and all this stuff. It's so good.
That's awesome. Gotta look at this anatomy book real quick for the back.
Gonna be drawing some sick lats there, bro.
Oh, dude, you don't even know, bro. You don't even know, dude. All the lats. All the lats, dude. You kidding?
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay. I have been kind of like getting the hankering to play some Risk of Rain, but I haven't played the first one. You know.
Didn't they remake it?
Yeah, they remade it. And they they released it recently. They basically added all the characters they added in the second game into the first game, and like smooth things out and stuff.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Matt told me about it. He like mentioned Risk of Rain. I was like, oh, that game's cool. He's like, wait, you know Risk of Rain? I was like, yeah, this game's sick.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. He doesn't mention anything
Uh-huh.
He
Yeah.
lectures
Yeah, he went
about
into it, and then
everything.
he proceeded to pull out his Switch and was like, "Here, play it." I was like, can't, I can't play this right." He was like insistent on me playing it like right then and there. I was like, "Dude, I'm
Jesus
trying.
Christ.
I need to get this comic done, bro. I can't play this
It's
right now."
it's like when they start talking about Lorcana, and then he'll start to pull his cards out, and I'll be like, Matt, dude, on lunch, not now. What are you doing?
He's like, "Oh yeah, you're right. You're right."
Like, oh shit, my bad.
Oh, did I do that? Oh.
I gotta let it get away from me. There, my bad.
Man, don't do this.
Like, Jesus Christ, homie.
You're his boss, dude. Basically.
Basically.
So you're putting that down on your resume that you're a manager, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
Management experience.
Good. They still haven't given you that title, bro?
No, bro. Oh, but I was talking to Eric today, and he was like, I know it is incredibly frustrating for you to be in that position of like what we affectionately call a stupid visor, where you have like all of the accountability but none of the authority, and it's just like, yeah, it's really shitty. I hate it, and I would like that to change. And he's like, I am working on that. Please give me time. And I'm like, I'm
I'm running out of patience.
so impatient. I'm just like, I'm
gonna go on another
so
vacation,
done.
and I'm not gonna return from it.
This one's a bit more permanent.
I mean,
This is one where somebody else pays me.
God. I mean, dude. Just saying. Keep your
I know.
keep your options wide, bro.
I know.
They keep dangling that carrot. I don't like seeing my boy getting mistreated over yonder, dude. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I know they were trying to throw some shit on Anielli for like no compensation. I was like,
Oh my
excuse me? And some people didn't realize that she already talked to the HR lady about stuff. So, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
It's just like, yeah, I'm not taking any more responsibility unless I'm getting paid for it, basically. I was like, that's my friend. That's
There
what I'm
you
talking
go.
about.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I was like, look at that. The best person in the department, just being a boss.
Put the fucking foot down.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Like, nope.
Yeah, and then
Doing it.
she also mentioned that if they don't find anyone cool, like, and good and that fits the group, that she's gonna quit.
It's like, they gotta match the vibe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they can fuck right off.
She's just like, listen, if they're gonna be like micromanaging me and stuff and being like a dickhead, I'm not gonna be here much longer if that's the case. And she was like, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna be here if that's the case. I was like, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how that goes. I feel like it was one of those conversations. She's like, "It's my department now."
I'm the captain now. Yeah.
Look at me. I am the captain.
I mean, basically,
Essentially, yeah, it is.
she's pretty much captain. Because once she leaves, Maria's gonna leave. I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows that. Everyone sees that. Even Day sees that.
Yeah, because they're like super tight
Yeah.
and everything.
Boom.
Sword slash. Time to die. Okay.
Sick. That's like pretty dope, bro.
That's just... Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Oh, way, yo. My man.
Yep. Well, just having an early onset heart attack over here. No big deal.
Aruga. Dum, dum, bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Drawing stuff, yeah. Yeah, drawing stuff, yeah. Did John Carpenter make Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that movie's great, and I love John Carpenter. So, yeah. Yep, makes sense. All the good movies with Kurt Russell, it's like, hey, by the way, Kurt Russell's awesome, I'm awesome, we're making awesome stuff. And he did. He did that.
Every time.
Every
Nothing
time.
but hits.
And then there's the Roddy Piper film, They Live, and that was amazing. So, just nothing but bangers, that guy. And then he basically makes synthwave. It's really no big deal, really. And people keep asking him about Mike Myers and not his other amazing stuff. So, yeah, he's awesome.
It's really great.
Yeah. I just saw a whole bunch of like posts about John Carpenter's birthday. I guess it's his birthday today or something. And like all my nerdy friends are like, "Yep, John Carpenter's the shit. It hasn't changed."
Like, definitely consistent.
Yeah. I mean, The Thing, first and foremost, being
good.
the best film of all time. That's right. Just us rewatching it like a few weeks ago. I just want to watch it again, honestly.
It's such a good movie. Because you can look for new stuff every time.
Every time.
It's just
And
like,
you'll find it every time.
Every time. Because then you just go off on like different tangents and trying to figure out like, well, what about this? Well, I think that it's and of course you're never going to get any confirmation on any of these theories because that's the genius of it, is that it's going to always be ambiguous.
Yep. It's really perfect in every way. It's almost like the Mad Max Fury Road film. But it's not that. It's The Thing, and it's perfect.
It's something else. I guess we're not getting a biddy this evening.
We're not gonna catch him.
We're not worth his time.
Oh, I see my buddy Noah in chat says, "Whoa, new mic? Question mark? Yeah, so you can notice it, huh?
Catch it on.
You noticed it, huh? That's good. How's it sound?
Not actually new though.
It's not actually new. It's just sitting on my bookshelf. But the wire is new. That's the new thing. The connection is new, and that's what we needed. Yeah, it sounds better. That's good. This is all good. I like that. Okay.
So happy for you, buddy.
Dude, what can I say? I'm a king. I'm a king.
I'm a king.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
a motherfucking king.
I'm just gonna bring that
Just
around.
gonna ride that out, ain't
Yeah.
you?
That's so funny. They're gonna see that review and be like, he really doesn't care.
Nope.
Nope.
Like, and
And
why
I'm
would he?
and I'm great at my job, which is so funny. It's their fault, really. I mean, they let this happen.
You just put me in a position to be the best, and I am. So,
I mean,
here we are.
the competition, wasn't much. You know what I'm saying?
Really set that bar super low.
It's like, these are good to sell. No, they're not. No, they're
Absolutely
not. Get that out of my face. You want something good? I'll get you
You
good.
fool.
How you doing, Noah? Thanks for joining, by the way.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I'm chilling before getting to my sketchbook. Oh yeah? That's good. Chill away, dude. Let the chilling begin, as they say.
Stop.
You okay, bud?
I'm deliberating what to do with my abilities.
Gotcha.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know that. I mean, the internet doesn't know that yet, but it'll be known.
Just wait till the podcast.
just
Definitely
wait.
know
Just wait.
that. Just you wait.
Oh. Bitter?
Oh, he has deigned to join us.
Yeah.
Well, heaven forbid I hang out with Shannon a little bit. Oh,
Oh.
sorry I didn't drop what I was doing for the one day a month you guys get on Discord.
I see we're starting early.
Right there, bud. Love you too. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I talk to Manny like 3 times a week at least.
It's true. We're pretty much attached, but to the hip, you know.
Yeah. I'm a little harder to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Because you go to bed at 7:30 most of the time.
Yep. Yeah, this is my late night.
Yeah.
I was actually genuinely surprised that you were still awake right now.
You
maybe not
know,
so late,
I was
but
really
still on.
thinking about going to bed if you didn't show up in the next 30 minutes.
Were you
Oh.
really? Hey, how you doing, baby?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Pretty good. I got a little gift for you.
Oh, do you?
I do. Next time. It is a surprise. Next time I see you,
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, wham bam, Shazam, surprise.
Wham bam.
Oh, man. Surprise.
That's my friend.
Yep.
I was gonna ask, well, I think it was, I don't know, a few days ago, I was like, oh, maybe we should get together this Saturday. And I was like, hey man, what are you doing this Saturday? He's like, I'm going to Boone. I was like, a little
Yeah.
Yep. It's true.
Oh, I did want to ask you. I am wanting to get that D&D game going finally.
Okay.
When-
You can
when
finally
could be
breathe.
Interested? Yeah, I can finally. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I'd be interested, always interested.
yeah. I don't know. I'm
All
sure
right.
Shannon is down too, but it's
Yeah. And I was gonna say, if you ever wanted more people, that I was thinking about it.
depends on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I was like, Shannon's stepsister and her husband, who hates Red Dead because he hates horses,
It's true.
would probably be my two like top recommendations of chill people to do it with.
Okay.
But also, like, that's only if you wanted more people.
I just don't want like a lot of people,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. You're not like, I can't manage 7 people right now. This is kind of great.
yeah. Holy cow. Yeah.
Who the fuck hates
Well,
horses?
Biddy, I heard that you had a great lunch with a potential D&D player the other day.
Oh yeah. Jill.
She's
a mess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Did Manny tell you?
That's a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, he said something about like she started talking and then didn't stop for like a whole hour.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half. It was crazy.
Holy shit!
And like, I'm not exaggerating. It was like a legit hour and a half of just her talking.
Oh my god.
And not. But the crazy thing is like me and Shannon know her life story, and it's like, does she even know our names? Because she didn't ask anything.
Oh my god.
She can just go. She can
Yeah.
just go, dude. It's insane. But she's like super nice also,
Yeah, she's
so
great.
it's like,
She's
all
great.
right, fuck it.
Alright, fuck it.
She was like, hold on. I need to tell you my life story.
Kevin is watching the stream and he heard you guys mention
Yeah.
the dude that hates horses, and he's like, "Who the fuck hates horses?"
It's like clearly someone that's been like thrown off of a horse
Yeah,
early
dude.
in life.
Me and Kevin.
So society has
Yeah.
moved beyond.
That his argument was just. I was like, "What? What are you saying right now, dude?"
Like they just got like bigger teeth than me and like a long nose. they live like 40 years. It's just really strange, okay? Like
Kevin says, "I mean, I don't
Always.
trust horses, but I don't hate them." So
yeah.
we got that.
Well, I mean, he was pretty loosened up from the mead, and he doesn't drink very often. I don't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because his wife can't drink at all. She's like allergic to alcohol or something.
Whoa,
Mm,
that's real.
that's
It
real.
makes her sick. Like makes her super sick.
That's crazy. I knew a guy that he couldn't drink beer because he was allergic to like fucking like the hops and shit. Yeah.
My mom can't drink normal beer because of gluten intolerance.
Yeah.
Make her dick fly off.
What?
Have you never seen that South Park episode?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said it'll make her dick fly off.
God,
Am I the only one who's seen that?
No,
South Park
I've seen
You know
that. I've seen
how
that.
hard it is to find once it's flown off? No, it's so small. It's so hard to find.
You Americans have such big penises.
Oh, South Park. Classic. Classic.
Absolutely. Love it.
By the way, Noah, I'm still waiting for that message from you, Manny. I don't know. Remind me what the message is I'm supposed to send you.
What you talking about?
I got my stream going right now. My buddy Noah messaged me on the chat.
Are
Still-
we in the stream?
Y'all are in the stream. Y'all are in the stream.
No, that's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
So if Jill's watching,
We're
No. Not yet.
what are you doing, baby?
playing Nobody Saves the World.
One of them
Ooh,
weeb games. No,
I was
I'm
on Game Pass, and I was playing a little bit with Lucas or Hunter. One of them.
Yeah,
Because it's co-op. It was pretty fun.
it is pretty fun. I've never done the co-op part, but I enjoy it quite a bit.
You ever get an Xbox?
Not yet.
kidding. He's got
Maybe
everything
next
else
year.
but that. Yeah. I mean,
I
even if
really
you just
need
got
a
a
new
computer,
computer.
man. If you just got a computer, you could just do the double whammy.
We could,
You know what I mean?
although that's a lot more expensive.
I mean, yeah, but he also needs a computer, right? So.
I really need a good computer.
Oh, yeah, you're-
My
It's like a
current
4-year-old.
laptop has really just given out on me.
Huh? This one? No, I wasn't talking about this one.
Dang it.
Sorry, what was that, Ben?
I was just saying, my laptop is just like totally given out on me, so I need a new one.
Bam.
But yeah, it's gonna be. Well, honestly, I could probably get one with my paycheck.
Oh, big boy spending, big boy spending.
Yeah.
You got another
I don't
laptop, or
I gotta.
what are you gonna do?
I want a laptop. I really don't.
It's
I
trash.
don't want to do like a full-on PC because I just don't PC game, and I don't intend to.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah, I don't like PCs. Yeah.
But
So you get a cheap laptop.
I need something that's good enough to do. Yeah. Well, yeah. I want to get a decent laptop. Then I'll just get. Yeah. Then get an Xbox after that.
That's the nice thing about Xbox. Well,
just-
even if you got a gaming PC, is that like I haven't really bought games in forever. It's very rare that I buy a game.
Yeah. You just do Game Pass.
Well, because I know PlayStation has its version of that too, right?
Yeah, the PS Plus, but I don't know. I have so many games on PlayStation at this point that I don't really think I need to buy anymore. Unless something
until,
like really new comes out.
Like a new God of War or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first thing I thought of was like, well, like a new God of War. That's gonna be a while.
I could feel it in his voice.
Did you play the? Did you play the?
I haven't played Valhalla yet.
or whatever.
No, I haven't played it yet. I want to.
Is it-
It looks really good, and it's a roguelike.
I was saying it's not like much story, right? It's just like a game mode. Story.
Actually, there is a good bit of story to it, because it's all about Kratos coming to terms with
Oh. Yeah.
with himself and like
Self-acceptance.
coming to terms with all the things he did in his past, but being the thing that people see him as now, that he's been trying to be, like a good father and stuff like that. It's him actually like pretty much processing his own trauma.
Dude,
Through
it's
this
I saw
roguelike.
a snippet of it. I think it was like the very last like 5 minutes of it or whatever, but the performance is incredible. That dude,
And it's free.
dude,
It's free.
it's amazing. It was just like this long like 10-minute dialogue of Kratos talking to himself. And I was just like, this is beautiful. Like literally like he's talking to another version of it. It's so good. It's so good.
It's Gollum and Smeagol. Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
But cooler.
Yeah.
Way
But
cooler.
badass.
I don't know. Gollum's
Yeah.
pretty badass.
Not that game that came out. That was awful.
What do you mean? It's the best.
The,
I play
the
it every
Smeagol
night before I
hair
go to
was-
bed.
It's like I'm playing it right now. What do you mean?
Wait, it's like this is my 2023 game of the year. I'm really excited for the sequel.
Elden Ring?
There's gonna be a sequel,
no.
right? No.
I am excited for the Elden Ring DLC. Is that ever-
Skyrim, put that in the trash.
Yeah.
Gollum, that's
Gollum,
bullshit.
all the way. If you don't like it, get out of my face.
Do you like Skyrim, Bailey? Or are you not?
Played it. I don't get the hype.
You don't get the hype.
I don't.
Shit.
I do not have the
She immediately
same.
responded with, "It's not weeby enough."
It's so weeby enough.
What
Where are the
great
high
friends
schoolers?
I do
No,
have.
Where are the teachers I can romance?
Do you like
Where are the outrageous curves on these animated fucking characters?
Where are they? There's a mod for that, actually.
Jesus
Skyrim?
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is it just not your taste? I'm just confused because Skyrim's perfect in every conceivable way known to man. So I don't really understand.
I don't know. I don't know if I just like things that are a little more linear.
Oh, we also
Maybe
talked
it
about
is
you
the
know,
fact that it's. Do what?
I was gonna say because you had a PS3, right, when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was busted on the PlayStation, so I get that.
I was really
getting into
bad.
it.
Really bad there. Well, I tried it again when the anniversary edition came out because I was like, you know what? Like, this has all the improvements and a bunch of the DLC and stuff, and I tried it, and I was still just don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, do you not play many open world games like that?
That like Bethesda style game, I don't really think I do. Like the most open world game that I play that I really enjoy is like Ghost of Tsushima.
And you don't like
Yeah.
Red Dead.
And
That's
that's
crazy.
more
Didn't really,
Fucking
couldn't
crazy.
stick with Red Dead. I mean,
Two.
actually,
You're
I will
broken.
say this:
Everyone's broken in this party.
I enjoyed Red Dead, but I just didn't finish it. Like I just didn't finish it.
That's crazy. How did you? It's
Yeah.
that's.
I mean, I couldn't get past like 45 minutes in Red Dead 2. Maybe an hour. I think I put an hour into it.
God. Oh my
Man, if
god,
we were in
game's
Manny's stream right now, he would just permaban us.
dude! You guys are not allowed on the stream anywhere. Noah says that's kind of cringe, Dutch. Yeah,
Oh man.
it's a perfect game. So
I think I'm just one big old Sony pony, so I just can't do anything else.
yeah.
Wait, did you play Red Dead 1, Bailey? Or is that the one you're talking
I
about?
played it. I played Red Dead 1. I never owned it, so I always like played it on my friends' systems. But like I owned Red Dead 2, and I just never could stick with it.
That's.
I mean, I couldn't either. No, bad.
I get it because there's horses in it. Whatever.
Fucking stupid.
Okay, I actually know how to ride a horse like, and enjoy it, so fuck you.
How do you guys feel about Nintendo? I know Biddy loves Nintendo.
Love their games, hate their fucking policies.
I was gonna say, there's a few games I really like, but I have no interest in playing Breath of the Wild 1.2.
1.2.
No, I'm just kidding. I forget the name of it. Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
I have zero interest in
Wow,
getting that.
1.2.
I do want to get. I don't know if I will, but the Mario, was it Wonderland? No,
Yeah, Wonderland, the new one.
Wonderland. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought about picking that up, but I don't think I will.
Where you turn into an elephant and shit.
Yeah, that's the whole game. You're right. And you never forget.
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not a big fan of Smash or Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean,
But the Mario games.
I'm honestly more of a fan of like
They're the
Mario
platformers.
Party.
Uh-huh.
Nah, I like Mario Party. Mario Party is the shit.
yeah, I agree with that.
I just suck at all those games. I can never win, dude. I always get screwed over in those games, so I just don't like them.
Yeah, there's a lot of luck.
You're just playing the wrong mini games, man.
Whatever, bro. I suck. It's not fun for me.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Well, yeah. I'm in my fucking cave all day. Of course it's a skill issue. I can't do it, Captain. You mean fun games? You don't like fun games, Manny? Yeah, I guess. Whatever, man.
I never got in the Pokemon games either. Pokemon cards? Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a new
Pokemon
thing for
game?
you, which is so funny.
It's a new old thing.
It's a new old thing? Okay.
Picking it back
But it's
up.
you and Shannon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That is.
It's adorable. I want this in
That's
my
why
life.
I code for one of you guys to leave. I'm like, hey, you guys want to see my Pokemon cards?
Yeah. No.
Damn it. You try this
Alright, I guess I
every
gotta go.
time.
Maybe I'll see you later.
Every time we go to his house, he immediately takes them.
Bailey's like, no, I'm too high to leave.
it's like, oh god. Will you quit whipping it out on me? Jesus.
You want to see my Diglett?
You're what?
Thank God.
But yeah, Pokemon games, hate them. It's everything in video games like that I hate.
Like what?
Well, not basically turn-based combat, random encounters. Oh, it's just disgusting to me.
Oh, gross.
Like you're just
See, this
walking.
is why we like different games, okay? 'Cause I love
Like you're-
turn-based.
Like you're like a little kid with a giant head, and you're just walking through the grass.
Jesus.
And,
You're a big chibi character, and you know.
yeah, very much, and I hate it.
And apparently you don't know how to run until somebody gives you a pair of shoes.
Really?
like a quarter of the way through the game.
That's the thing?
Yeah. You can't. Yeah, you don't get running shoes until like, well, okay. My basis of knowledge is on the earlier Pokemon games, like Sapphire. But yeah, you have to walk so slow for the first portion of the game until like I think it's like after your first gym badge, and then they're like, oh, by the way, here's running shoes. Now you can finally move faster than a snail's pace.
Whoa.
And
Interesting.
then eventually you get a bike.
This is in like all the games?
I know like the bike
think
is
it's
in all the
probably
games,
older.
but I don't know about the running shoes.
Yeah. I don't know.
But that was
What do I
something
know?
in Sapphire, and I was like, this is so dumb.
I do know too much water isn't actually valid complaint.
So what?
I'm forgetting what Pokemon game it was for, but IGN like docked points in their rating because a Pokemon game had too much water.
What?
Oh man, that was
What?
XY or something.
Something like that. It's been a while.
I don't like being hydrated.
I was like, there's too much fucking water.
Interesting.
What an insane. Oh, IGN.
That too much water review is the Ruby Sapphire remakes. That's what Kevin was saying. The amount of quality of life upgrades they've made over the years is astounding. No HM mules, bikes, and running shoes immediately. XP share. Wait,
Bro, did it really happen?
EXP share almost immediately? Interessante. I don't know. I never got into the Pokemans. Pokemans. games. Yeah. But Mario, you know, jumping around, platforming and stuff, that was my jam, dude.
My gym was Donkey Kong Country
Uh,
and Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3. Those games are the best, in my opinion, 2D platformers ever. Ever.
2D platformers.
Ever.
So good. I mean, Crash Bandicoot was pretty much a platformer, and that was my favorite game when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I loved those games so much. Played them
I
all
remember
the
playing,
time.
was it The Wrath of Cortex? I think it was like the third one.
I think maybe. I don't remember the
No,
names of
it
them.
was
I
like-
just remember
no, it was
playing
the
them.
way after that.
That's it.
I just remember having fun.
Because when I went to my sister's place and I was playing on my brother-in-law's PlayStation, I was like watching the house and everything. I put Crash Bandicoot on, and I immediately like diamond like the first few levels, just like immediately. I was like, "Yep, all right,
yeah.
still got it."
It's like Matt when he was little, and he got to which one was it? It might have been Crash Bandicoot 1. I don't know. Whichever one that has the boulder chase after you.
Yeah, it's the first one. I think they might all
Yeah,
have
you would-
that,
you would-
but
I'm sure they do. Now that
Yeah.
I think about it, but he would get to that level and he would just freak out and quit.
what,
Yeah,
dude?
he got it. He got Indiana Jones anxiety.
Oh, dude.
He's like, I just couldn't take it.
I couldn't take it. What are you doing, Matt? He's got to be chopping trees down instead. You know? I can't do it, Captain. What a guy.
What a goober.
What a straight up goober. Goob City.
So I do have this Saturday off, but I'll be working the next few after that, sadly.
Well, dang.
Wow.
I will
When are
not.
you thinking about?
And somebody's gonna be out of town.
Yeah, whatever.
When are
Okay.
you thinking about some D&D, some down and dirty act?
Well, I was thinking we'd do it like on a Sunday.
That always works for us. Usually.
Yeah, I figured. But I don't know. Let me double check my calendar. So,
Oh. Are you gonna be around tomorrow, Bailey?
tomorrow?
Yeah, like on Discord.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm about to hop out and watch
Oh,
show with Miss Shannon.
How dare you love each other?
okay.
God, it's
I know,
disgusting.
and do things together.
well,
I know, great.
Just tell Jan says hey, and think about when y'all want to play D&D. No, we can't do this weekend, but next weekend potentially.
I mean, what if y'all
Gotcha.
do like a one-shot thing or something? Or, I don't know.
I don't know, just
weekend.
2 players is
No? Okay.
the greatest.
I tried to help out and it didn't work. So.
I mean, we can always play board games this weekend, Biddy, if you want to. I don't have anything to do.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I'll talk to Shannon about it. I'll text you tomorrow either way.
Okay.
Because we might have something
Sounds
planned, and I
good.
just don't know.
Don't
Okay.
But I do want to
Gotta check the itinerary.
Basically.
Don't lie to my friend.
Alrighty. Well, my show's starting, so see you guys later.
Okay.
Okay, later.
Bye.
Later. Have a good
Bye.
night.
What a freaking nerd. No, I'm just.
It's- Sounds like a guy that doesn't like horses.
Yeah, how dare he? I love my partner. My name's Biddy. Yeah. I love her too. She's great.
Oh,
She's
God,
the
I'm
best.
so alone.
She's-
She is great.
Yo, what's up, Tudor? How you doing, my friend? Welcome. Let's make comics together as a family. All right. Or not. I mean, it's up to you.
Or not. It's all optional.
Yeah.
Even being here, optional.
Yeah, totally. Definitely.
There we go.
We're brothers now. How does it feel? You started this page yesterday, last time, if I recall. Actually, I think this one I started doing a few days ago off stream. But this one I was working on the last time I was streaming. I think I only got like part of this done and maybe some of these panels, but I finished this when I was out of town. Just took this page with me. So, but yeah, just, getting chased by monsters, and then gets captured by monsters, and then the monster capture scene continues on this other page.
Got a lot of monster stuff going on there, bud.
Yeah, it's just pretty monstrous, if you ask me. Dad jokes. It's all good. Yeah.
Disappointed.
Disappointed. Wait a minute. This isn't my realm. Disappointed. You want to hop on the Mouth Breathers Guild VC so I don't have to sit here and chat like a weirdo.
All right, buddy.
All right. Do you have access to that, Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to join?
I'm
that?
probably gonna go to bed here soon.
Oh, because you're too cool to hang out, huh? All right.
Because I'm an old man who
Yeah,
requires
okay.
sleep.
No, it's cool. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you in a few hours, bud.
Oh, you know it, buddy. Maybe I'll get sick.
I mean, I don't blame you. So.
I don't think anybody blames
No.
anyone at this point.
Just fucking do it. Who cares?
Shit.
Alright, man. We'll see you next time, bro.
All right. I'll catch you later, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I'm in. Oh shit.
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm trying out the condenser mic. I dug it up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just got a new cord for my microphone, so it could reach with my extended arm now. So.
Yeah, I figured out that I actually was smart. Remember when we went to like Sam Ash and I bought a bunch of like random microphone stands and like mounts and stuff?
Yeah.
One of them is actually for my condenser mic, so I can put it on a normal mic stand and actually have it like bend over like the table, so I don't have to like just sit awkwardly with it. But yeah, I sent you that screenshot. I got that like arm light like literally before I woke up this morning.
What? That was fast.
Yeah, I like woke up and it was just like on the kitchen counter, and I was like, oh. But I sent you a screenshot of just like what the setup looks like right now. I can probably put like everybody else's like face cams or whatever if we want to do that.
Okay.
Or if everyone wants to be anonymous and just voices, that's cool too. But yeah,
Yes.
just do that as the format, and then it's there.
Yeah, nice, dude. That works.
It's like not. It looks okay. It looks good, but it's like really like uncomfortable to like. I can't even like take a picture of it and show you just because it's like. Here, let me. Like, it's just dumb. Like, because I basically have the arm like coming through the middle of my like monitors, and then it just like leans over. So it's just like I have no room to do anything except push my hands to the book, basically.
Okay. That works. It works. And then we'll do a squad stream tomorrow or something. Figure that out.
Yeah. Did we tell anybody else about it? Other than Ben?
Yeah, I just told Ben, but if you want to message anyone else, more than welcome to. Because he's down, so.
Let's put it in the Discord. I was just reading Murder Falcon on the couch, and then I was like getting up to just like grab some water, and my phone blipped that you were streaming, and I was like, nah, I have to sit at my desk and kind of test out the rig anyway, so I might as well
Okay, yeah.
like just hop on. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was funny. I like at work, like, so IT like locks all of you know, like our admin privileges from computers, so we don't go in there and like put malware and dumb stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so they like the cable that was connecting the HDMI cable from my computer to my monitor was like not working. So I like swapped the cable, still wasn't working. Tested it on my personal PC, still wasn't working. I was like, but I have to like install graphics card drivers and stuff, and it wouldn't let me because I don't have admin privileges. So I was just like, hey, like, this isn't working. Can you do this for me? And they're like, yeah, I think we can do that. And then they were like, oh wow, you have like a bunch of things that need updating. Let's just like remote control and like do all this stuff. And I was like, okay. So they just like remote went into my PC while I was working for like an hour and a half and just sat there and installed updates. And so I couldn't work. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna put together this light stand and like do all this stuff and, like test out the rig.
That's awesome. It's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, we had reviews or whatever, or we had to like fill out our reviews, right? For
Yeah.
for that stuff, and since Fernando's leaving.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did you talk to HR? Is that what this was?
Yeah, I did. Well, that was because Fernando leaving, and they were like trying to make sure that I wasn't leaving.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's
basically.
so funny.
And they're like, yeah, we're not gonna find someone to really like 100% replace Fernando and like Aniele and definitely you. I was like, oh, that's good to know. So I asked for more money.
Yeah.
And who knows if I'll get what I asked for, but probably won't. But yeah, we had to do the reviews. And for everyone, it was like, how is your communication? What do you feel about this? Are you like, you know, consistent and everything? And I was like, dude, I speak like a king. I'm as consistent as a king. Like every single question that it answered, I put,
I would
I'm a
describe
king.
myself as a king.
Yeah, for every answer. Fernando, like, I told Fernando about it. I was like, hey man, you're gonna love my review. Like, I'm pretty sure it's obvious, you know? Like, everything in there is 100% true. And he's like, what did you do? He looks at it and he just, like, puts his hand on his face and is like, bro, I'm gonna have to turn this in. I'm like, yeah, I know.
It's so funny. Yeah, we have to like, because like I have to report performance for like everybody, and then also
Yeah.
like reflect on my own performance to like give to my manager
Yeah.
like every week. But because like I'm very in detail about all of my people, I just by the time I have to start talking about myself, it's just me and my manager who are like cool, and I'm like, I'm not gonna like get in depth and like meditate on this stuff. I'm not gonna make any like grand gestures. So it's like on a scale of 1 to 5, and I just like click all the boxes like out of 5, and I'm just like 5s all day.
Yeah, yeah,
I just
exactly.
like, give myself 5s, and then like literally it's just like a brief like comment, and I just go, I mean, come on. Like, I literally just,
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty, yep.
it's just like I just would be like, yeah, I think I got this down. Yeah, I'm pretty good with my motivation and like my engagement and my morale and sentiment. I'm like the rock of stability here. Like, we got this. We're rolling. And they're just like, all right.
Yeah, so we pretty much did the same thing.
It sounds like Ben Lizzie that wants to hop on stream too.
Oh, no shit. Nice.
Huh?
Cool. Heck yeah.
And this book, I mean, I was just like, I just got to the issue where it's like the black metal guy joins up with them.
Yeah.
I'm like reading through it, and this book is like already like made me tear up like 4
Dude,
times.
I did, like, I read the intro, or the little blurb in the front of the hardcover book, and just, like, reading that, I was like, oh, man, I already want to cry.
Dude, seriously, like just his description of like the heavy and like
Yeah.
how like music is like what saves us from darkness and bad thoughts.
yes.
Like I literally just I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start crying. Like
Yeah.
and then like all like because even in the first like I mean we can save this conversation for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But just like the first issue where it's literally just like cheesy like one-liners from Murder Falcon about
Dude.
like shredding and metal, and then it just like juxtaposes that with like him in the hospital and like saying goodbye to his wife and shit like that, and
Yeah.
like, being alone. And I'm just like, I immediately was like, oh, like, it's just, like
What is this? This
I was
is
like, I'm gonna start crying. Like
Yeah.
it's I can't help it.
dude.
It's so good.
Yeah, I love that man. Love that man. But I mean, literally the first like 8 pages of the book, I immediately start laughing. Like, oh no, it's gonna eat a baby! I just, it's
Oh, it's so over the top.
It's so good.
It's awesome. He's just, you know, he's like, kid, get out of there! Like he's gonna kill you, and he's like, I brought metal.
It's like, what?
It's just like,
Yeah, I'll save my comments for a while. I'll save my comments for a
Yeah.
while. But dude, it's so good. I love that fucking guy so much.
the only thing right now that I'm looking at is I can't get really. I have like the light dimmed all the way down, and I can't get rid of the like. There's like just a highlight of glossiness, like because of the gloss pages, like the rim light just hits it. I can't bring it down at all.
Got you.
So, well, if I hold the book at an angle, it actually goes away. So I can kind of,
Yeah, that
if
reflection.
we have to make, yeah, it just reflects like I'm directly off, which I mean, it's like fine. But, you know, if there's ever anything that like gets in the way, I'll just kind of angle the book to talk about it.
Yeah.
It also doesn't seem like the resolution is super great, and I upgraded the HD cam,
Oh man.
but I don't think it really matters.
I mean, you got. How does it look with just your cam, like your webcam?
Let me see.
Is it any different? Because maybe just like switching, if you wanted to, maybe
Yeah.
you don't even have to. But
Yeah, let me try that out. Just gonna figure it out.
Noah says, "Did you see the DWJ Artist Edition?" And I did.
Oh, for Extremity, yes.
Yes.
It looks so good. I saw that post and immediately was like, oh, I'm sending that to Manny.
Dude, yeah. And I just found the perfect gift for it, and it is God. Yeah, that was my reaction. Like, not even kidding. But just at work, just. I'm so ready.
Yeah, just immediately like, I am turgid. To just kind of figure out how to like wrap this thing around that thing. Because this like mount is like, doesn't make any sense. And then, like, as soon as I saw the Judas Priest like lyrics on the back of issue 1, I just immediately was like, "All right, I have to listen to Judas Priest while
Yep.
I like read this book."
Yep.
Put on, you know, Living After Midnight, and I was like, "Yeah, this is cool."
Should make a playlist for reading Murder Falcon.
I should. Okay. Now, let me do this. This one can switch this. Life cam. Oh, that's actually a way better resolution.
Oops.
Gotta get it to like focus on the book. Well, there we go. And then if I go into the settings, flip. Yeah, that's much more clear.
Let's see.
And then the face cam I have to flip to the droid cam. So, okay, that's not. Oh, I don't want to do this. What am I doing? No, there's not going to be enough for him to do that. Damn it.
You don't know what it's like. You don't have a clue. Dude, I had like I just put it on YouTube, like all the like Judas Priest I was listening to, and the music video of Breaking the Law is so good.
Dude, yeah, when he's like standing on the convertible and stuff.
Oh yeah, well they just like they're like, what do you do when you break the law? You just like rob banks, I guess.
Yeah.
And they like rob a bank, and the security guard is like, "Damn, metal is sick." He starts playing a fake like air guitar, like wooden guitar thing.
So
So ridiculous, but it's so good. Okay.
That's funny.
Oh wait, I'm a genius. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
Come up with a crazy idea. Oh come on, I'll do this. Oh, the threads are different sizes. They just like gave me this one random like nut piece, and I was like, how do I get this to work? I was trying to see if I could get this random nut to screw the webcam down into the. Hold on, I can just do this. Ouch.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm getting like slightly weird like scam lines from the webcam feed. I wonder if that's a lighting issue.
Huh.
Yeah. I did have the like rim light on its like lowest setting, but if I do this, probably zoom in a little bit more. Yeah. Yes. Trying to think of the easiest way. I can just. The easiest way for you to see this. I guess I'll just stream it, and you can click my stream link.
Oh, on the Discord.
Can I stream like everything that's going on with OBS onto the Discord? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, you just like hover it over the.
Yeah. Let me know if you can see that in the Discord.
Yes.
That's looking good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Hell yeah. Because then basically if we want to show off a page, I can just kind of do one of those numbers so that way, you know, hold it up and be like, look at that.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Yeah. So it's really weird that my phone was like, it's the same lighting basically, but maybe it's just the way that it like picks up faces versus objects or something.
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
I want to join your band. What like like this book is like so crazy. This, I mean, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow, but like the use of onomatopoeias, like megaform,
Yeah.
and like he has like one that's like decapitate, where he like kicks the head off an alien, and like
I mean, that's like he's grabbing like directly from manga because they do this same
Yeah.
stuff where it's just like when there's like a big thing of pancakes and it's like pancakes, you know, in the background
Yeah.
or whatever. It's just like like super goofy stuff, especially in his what's it called? Do a power bomb when it's montage and then he does another montage that says another montage.
So good. One thing I like love about like this book more than almost any other like Dan book is that like basically in every panel everybody is moving all the time.
Yeah.
Like every single thing is like in motion. Like there's always some sort of dynamic action happening. Like they're walking downstairs. Like, you know, there's somebody's moving into somewhere. There's always like a place to put a speed line or like a motion blur.
Yeah.
Just like in almost every panel. The other thing that fucks me up about this book is how many panels he uses. Like there's so much information on these pages, and like he like it just like defies logic with like how I like understand how to write comic books. And this is like the book I've been studying the most. Like,
yeah, it's.
I just realized this is like flipped.
Oh yeah, you can flip that in OBS. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
what's up, Sam?
Sam is here.
Yeah.
Flip your butt.
Hey.
Flip it.
Hey.
Flip your butt.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh no. Oh, you're screaming, Manny. Oh my.
Indeed.
Hello.
Indeed.
Noah's in the chat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
TV Spices. That's
Spice.
my straight husband.
That's right.
And then I don't know if I've met Tudor Makes Comics.
No, they.
Right.
I think they joined. Maybe last week.
Ew. Well, I follow them on Instagram because there she is amazing.
Or at least they were on the stream last week. They or saw the stream.
Have you seen their art? It's awesome. It's
No.
There we go. Alright, I flipped the video. Okay, so this is really funny. I wish I could take a picture of what this rig looks like, but my phone camera is used in the rig, so I can't do it. Because this is like one of the funniest setups I've ever concocted.
Cocked.
That's right. It's basically like I have my phone pointed at me, and then I have my webcam hanging like wrapped around the phone, and then that mount is in like the middle of my monitors.
The thing is that, like, I think a lot of streamers have a very similar rig. Like, I think for the longest time, Steven Zapata had something like that until he was able to build out Fancy Butt Studio.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you're just elite streamer. I don't know what to tell you, Kevin.
I do what I can.
Yeah, you're elite in the way that kids used to spell it with numbers.
Yeah. 1337.
137.
What's the Longmont Potion Castle? I'm global elite.
Global elite. You don't even
Yeah.
understand.
At least it's not 80085. Am I right?
Oh, boobs.
Calculator porn.
Do you remember when we didn't have the internet?
I
That
remember.
crossed my mind. That crossed my mind the other day. That I was like, when I went to college, I didn't even have a smartphone. They didn't exist yet. And how I literally don't know what that was like. Like I don't remember what life was like before that.
'Cause it was
Well, I
awful.
definitely remember before smartphones, but I
Yeah.
also didn't get a smartphone until I was like 19. Like I was like well
Yeah.
into my freshman year of college.
I didn't get. So we probably got it around the same time. Cause I forget how much older I am than you, Kevin. I'm 41. And...
Oh, I'm 28.
Okay, yeah, that's so. Yes, actually, possibly around the same time. So, which was pretty late for me, even. Like it was, like, smartphones have been out for like a decade at that point, and I just like didn't resist it for any. I wasn't a luddite. I just inertia, right? I just hadn't had one.
Yeah.
Didn't. Yeah. I kind of miss it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I kind of miss the life where I don't have freaking this beeping device yelling
Yep.
shit at me all the time.
Yeah, my buddy Andy, like, is like a total.
Oh, is it just me or did Kevin's audio just like drop
Yeah.
a lot?
He's super low.
I think he stepped away from the mic.
How's
Boo.
that?
Yes, good.
Better? How
No.
about,
No, still low.
is-
It's
so-
low, but it's sultry, and maybe that's why I liked it.
with
It was
the
very-
internet, All I did was unplug the camera and the light, and it's still
Interesting.
low.
Interesting. Maybe put your mouth up next to the mic.
This is as close as I can get
There
to
we
the
go.
microphone.
There we go. You're a lot louder right there. Maybe it was picking up your microphone on the cam. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't here, Sam, with the Twitch chat. Why not be a weirdo? I mean, it was basically like Mandy and all of his friends hanging out, and I was just in the chat alone by myself, just chiming in and getting delayed like remarks to my comments like
Yeah.
20 minutes later.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's definitely weird.
We can be here together as lovers.
Yeah, you even sound clearer, Kevin. So it was definitely the microphone switch, I guess.
Which is weird because I didn't do anything to the microphone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm closer to the microphone than I was, but that's it.
I think maybe Discord automatically picked it up. I don't know. I know
What is my
Discord's weird with
Discord?
that stuff.
What is my Oh. Wait, what the hell? It's still on my It's on my default settings. But my default settings should be what is it on my computer right now? Maybe it like Huh. Yeah, it's on my condenser mic right now. But maybe for a second it like swapped to my headset when I disconnected OBS. And then
Maybe.
swapped back to my condenser mic. Oh.
Technology. It's crazy.
Yeah, as it turns out, if you use a condenser mic and not a headset mic, it makes your audio sound better. Look at that.
Hello.
Hold on.
Hello.
I'm working on my art thing.
What other thing are you working on?
Samael,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
the archangel slash demon,
Yeah.
archangel of death.
Hell yeah.
It's Kevin. It's gonna be the edgiest piece I've done, but I already know it's not gonna be that edgy because I'm Sam Lamb. So
I'm already edging.
like I just like to make it very clear. Like I love edgy stuff. I love dark art, like actually gory stuff. But in my hands, it will always have an element of golden retriever to it. There's no cannot escape it. So, and
Fair.
that's what the world needs of me. I don't know. So
I mean, I like that energy, dude. So, I'm for it.
thank you.
You're welcome.
watched this YouTube documentary about the history of Rule 34, and guy like talked about how like back in the early 2000s, like maybe it was late 90s, Playboy did a CG animated series, but it was like with no money, and like they only got like 10 days to animate like every episode or something
What?
crazy. Yeah, and so I need to find it, like, but it just sounded like something I needed to have in my archive of just like video shit, because like I just wanted to like start using it in like backgrounds and for like music videos and shit. I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. Like, I should have that like on file at all times.
Bloop. Florp.
My name is Manny, yeah. Yeah.
Nice page, bro.
Thanks, bro. Almost done, bro.
You know, we were talking about Hellboy 2 the other day. Like, somewhat, I probably wouldn't call it a coincidence because it's probably just confirmation bias or pattern recognition, but I ran across a video about it that same night on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
It was somebody going over like why they think that the villain of that movie is like one of the most underrated villains in movies,
Uh-huh.
and how sympathetic he was. And I saw the visuals, like, oh man, I gotta watch this. This is 100%. I forget who told me that it's like way more Guillermo del Toro
Oh,
than
yeah.
the first one, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I like the first one a lot. So I just need to rent it. It's not available for free on any streaming services, but it's like $3 to rent or whatever.
Well, it's available free in other places.
The open seas, if you will. The
Ahoy!
yeah, ahoy hoy, our mateys, and so forth.
I don't know. I got back into that just because like streaming is so annoying and it's really hard to find things.
Yeah.
But as it turns out, you can always find, if you know where to look.
For me, it's like
found
I
it.
know I could afford it, but it's kind of the principle of the matter, which might sound crazy coming from an IP lawyer, but like, I will list off which ones I have borrowed permanently, but I just disagree with a lot of the subscription models, I guess. And it's not like I'm trying to penalize anyone, but I'm just like, whatever. Like, it's just like if you had given me this option to buy perpetually, I would have paid so much more for that. But since you didn't, and you haven't even given me anything close to that, bye, bye.
Bye.
For the stuff that I use super regularly and where like there's enough of a licensing model that I feel like is fair, yeah, there's no cons. Like ZBrush is probably the core example of that. ZBrush is the main digital art tool that I have.
Oh, yeah.
And I honestly probably pay more for that. And please don't hold me to that, Maxon, if you're listening to this. There's other stuff where, although it's somewhat important, it's rare enough and or unnecessary enough where I haven't really lost sleep over it. So
Yeah.
right now, Manny, what I'm trying to figure out in this piece is like I have the silhouette of the demon, but I don't want to figure out like what clothes is he wearing. You know, I'm giving him a spawn-like big ass cloak, so
Oh, hell yeah.
that's good. And try to give him a collar as well. I love pop collars, guys. Fucking love that shit.
It's such a cool look. Or
Yeah.
it's at least fun to draw. If it's not cool, it's still fun to draw.
Yeah. I like that. I like that shit. I like baggy pants, especially when they're like tucked into shin guards. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Or
Yeah,
greaves. Yeah. That look is so cliche. It's so cool. I love it so much.
Art. That's crazy.
Did you say fart?
Fart and art. Arting and farting. This is the channel.
Welcome to the Manny Draws.
Bow. Bow.
Wait, we're not friends on Discord.
Who, me? Do you want to be friends?
I want to send you
There,
A
I
link
just
to this CG Playboy.
added you.
I don't want to post it on the Mouth for this channel for fear of not safe for work. I mean, I think everybody's adults in there, but you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch. Also, who just joined us?
Oh, can I sit at the cool kids table?
Oh yeah. Come on in, Noah. Water is
dude.
warm.
Yeah.
Leave then?
No way.
Mm.
Did we? That is that urine? Or
Don't think about it, okay?
yeah. Sorry. No, yeah. You're very welcome to join. Just
Aw, man.
maybe sit around. Maybe sit around.
Soak.
Oh, Kevin, you were correct to think that I would like this. Those delts are unnecessary. Let's just say the way they did the delts in this video that Kevin just sent me.
The sex scene at about the 10-minute mark is otherworldly.
There's literally God rays. God rays and lens flare.
It's so good. Like, I can't believe, like, it's like Xavier Renegade Angel, Manny. Like, that's
Oh,
what
wow.
it's like.
Is
Did
this
you-
what straight sex is like?
I mean, this is like it was funded and put out for Playboy TV. So
That's awesome. That's so funny.
Heterosexuals, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There they go.
There
Oh,
they
so
go.
no one's in Twitch chat right now. Did I just start typing random things?
is it just the three of us?
I think so.
We drove away Tudor.
It's okay. They'll be back.
Tudor, I barely even know them.
Hey.
Aspiring publisher at Motor Comics. The voice acting is amazing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Manny is a man and a knee.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
are there any lies in that? I don't
Not
think so.
wrong.
Not wrong.
Manny got knees. Manny's. Need the knees of Manny's needs.
I just rewatched 22 Jump Street for the first time since like it first came out.
Oh my gosh.
There's that scene where he does the slam poetry. And he's
Uh-huh.
just like yelling, saying loud words. Lose it because that's exactly what going to slam poetry events is.
Those two movies, man, they were a huge surprise, man. I was like,
Really,
what the
yeah.
fuck? These are so good. I think the casting was really good too. Having Ice Cube play, well, you know what
Yeah.
Angry Black Man, perfect.
But
Or
I'm-
self-aware Angry Black Man, yeah.
Dude, it's like.
One of my favorite scenes is in 22 Jump Street where what are their names again? Jonah Hill's and Channing Tatum's characters. But Channing Tatum's character realizes that Jonah Hill's character has been sleeping with the Chief's daughter.
I've never seen the movie, but that's the only scene I know from it.
Dude, it's
Oh
on the
my
text. Yeah, it is very good. I watched it in theaters and oh my god, the audience, we just went nuts. It was so funny. Oh, he's so hot.
I was so stoned when I first saw that movie in theaters. Just like it just blew my mind. The amount of like references to like action movies.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Just just killed me. Like just the sweeping like Michael Bay shots of them on top of the car at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's the little things. They're like, oh, we're gonna crash into the robotics lab, and then it cuts to a shot of like miniatures.
Yeah.
Like just those little film jokes where I'm just like, dang, they nailed it.
Oh, did you see Skybound is and Robert are coming out with a Creature from the Black Lagoon comic, a new one?
No.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Bro.
It looks pretty sick.
Of
So
course.
like,
who's-
is Kirkman actually writing it, or is
No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. I think he's just like, he's probably advising or something. It's 4-issue limited series. Matthew Roberts is the artist, and Dave Stewart's the colorist.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, Matthew. I know his name. Manifest Destiny, is that the comic he worked on? It's an Image comic. I
Okay.
need to read that. But
I haven't
yeah.
read that one yet. So.
They're doing
Oh,
a
maybe
whole
maybe Robert is
Universal
writing it.
Monsters collection.
That's cool. This looks great.
They're gonna
That
do a
sounds
Universal Monsters universe. Dan Waters and Ron V are writing it. That is so sick. Alex Ross is doing a variant cover.
Be better.
And that side of the company is so cool. I mean, mine is too. It's just that the stuff we work on is so latent for now, until we do a bunch of stuff, like we come out with our Invincible fighting game
Oh.
sometime next year, I think. I really enjoyed the Adam Eve game that we came up with as a narrative game.
Mm-hmm.
That we came out with last fall. It's really good, but it's like pretty short and pretty simple. I need to be Omni-Man and punch people in the face. Like I think everyone wants that.
Yeah.
That's why I think we need to offer the world.
Dude, if y'all did oh my god. If y'all did an Extremity game or a Murder Falcon game, dude,
Murder
Hold up,
Falcon would
hold
be
up.
really cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
that would be so
want-
cool.
I want to do a power bomb game. All right, that would be the
Oh.
best.
Oh, dude, any of Dan's stuff could be a game. I'll take it. I'll take it, dude. I'll play it.
Yeah.
I won't
I
say
just think
no.
that, like, Extremity is the one book of his. Like, they're all amazing. But Extremity is the one where I was like, oh, this is like a whole world he built. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
that
yeah.
that story was gonna be just an ongoing and last like 80 issues.
Nope.
And then it just ended in like 2 trades, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in and he's out, man. I love that.
He says he's been like working on a sci-fi book
Yeah.
for like a long time that he's been trying to get right, but it's supposed to be like an epic. I don't know if that means it'll be like actually ongoing or not, but because I don't know if he has an ongoing in him.
I wonder if that was like his space mullet thing, or he's like working on it entirely new.
Like entirely new thing. It was like when
Okay.
he was announcing Transformers that I saw. I think it was on
Yeah.
Off Panel that he talked about that.
He mentioned it on like a few streams, I think too. He's like, I can't show this yet. It needs some work. I was like, okay, all right. But I did see like, I don't know if it's gonna be in the book or not. I saw one page or a panel that he was working on. It was a whole bunch of dudes in like a cockpit kind of thing. Or no, like right before you jump out of like a helicopter. You know that little
Yeah.
spot in the helicopter was kind of like that, but in space. It's like Space Marine shit.
He's gonna keep writing Transformers, right? He's just not doing the art.
Yeah. He's gonna be a writer now, after
Oh, okay.
issue
He
7 or
did,
something.
like the first 6 issues. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he said he would like come back to it.
That's about what I expected from him, honestly.
Yeah, because I mean I'm sure it's all just dependent on like how it sells. Like, because he just is not the kind of guy who could like I just see doing the same thing for more than a year.
Yeah.
Or Kevin, no, I don't know if I told you, but for Christmas they gave all Skybound employees a copy of the first issue. But it's like this beautiful cover. I don't know. I assume it's been released, but I haven't seen it on any stores or anything. So maybe it was just a special one they made for us. But anyway, it's really cool.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Got a Skybound sweatshirt as well.
you gotta in the picture so you can see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like actually, yeah. Let me. Where did I put it? Probably back in its sleeve. That was afraid my cats were gonna destroy it. Where is it? Oh, I found it. Maybe it's just the original cover, but no, it doesn't look like it. But it's like it's shiny.
It's shiny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on camera. How do I do that? Internet camera, please. And oh, here we go. Hi, it's me. It's look, it's shiny.
Oh.
Oh wow.
It's so pretty. And then I think this is the.
They had that cover at Ultimate.
Oh, okay.
No, they have like a colored version of that cover, but it's not like. What's that? White and red? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like that.
Oh, when the light hits it, it's red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, it's really so much more noticeable here in person, but do you see it kind of shimmers blue a little bit?
Yeah.
It's really noticeable in person, and then the front is reddish.
That's so cool.
Whoa.
Man, oh man.
It's so. I mean, I don't know if you guys got a copy, but the art is so freaking sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't get it.
I only
get a
bought the
copy,
first
but,
issue.
yeah. I don't think I
I
got
was
a
like, I
copy.
should probably have one of these.
Yeah.
I think we're up to issue 4 right now. I think it just came out last week.
So dang hard to get to the comic book store once a week.
Nah, I only go once a month, man. I just have them set it aside for me.
I remember I used to go so much more frequently as a kid, and I actually started reading some comics digitally just because it was easier.
Oh yeah, no. When I was a entirely broke college student, like learning how to pirate comics online changed my life.
Oh yeah.
Like I read so much. I read basically the entirety of DC's New 52, just like all my life.
I read a lot of Preacher on that.
Yeah, I
that
did
site.
too. I read like all of Crossed.
Oh gee.
I'll never revisit that book, but
Yeah. It scarred you enough, I think.
yeah, Garth Ennis is just like truly like not that great of a writer. I've read enough of his stuff to give it like an honest. Like Preacher is amazing, and then everything else is just fine.
Yeah.
Real edgelord shit.
He's a wacky guy.
What the boys show.
Do you guys ever have a phase of your art where it's just a lot of looking? I'm kind of there right now.
Oh yeah.
Just like, I could start working on this sculpt more officially, but I'm not entirely happy with some of the broad shapes, you know. So I'm literally just like turning it around.
Yeah, I know Kevin's definitely witnessed me just staring at paintings that I was working on.
Yeah. So you gonna make a mark? It's like I'm just vibing, man.
Yeah. I'm figuring out in my mind.
And then I know that if I spend more time on this, that when I really get going, when I like convince myself that I like something, then it's just fucking like off to the races at that point.
Yeah.
So I actually, more than ever in my life, I have confidence in my ability to take something to finish. So there's no need to rush that part. This is the most important part, is just am I capturing the vibes?
Yeah.
I'm very like stop and start. Like I'll just start like throwing all sorts of lines down just nonstop, and then I'll just stop and stare at something for no reason for a minute. Then I'll just go back to what I was doing before.
Dude, that's
all
so.
over the place.
This is so validating, because like right now I'm having fun, hanging out with you guys, looking at this. I'm kind of resculpting a few things. This is for a new sculpture, and I'm having fun. But there's this voice in my head that's like, "You're doing it wrong because you're not actually like you gotta actually be making marks." It's like I'll get there. Also, I'm not doing this for a living, so get the fuck out of my head.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no rush.
Obviously, there's such a thing as procrastinating, but I just feel like that's not a major risk
No.
for me.
No.
I kind of achieve more.
Oh, yeah, you don't really procrastinate, Sam. So.
I that I say that after having spent 8 hours at my law job today. Am I a slacker, guys? You guys think I might be slacking off, honestly?
Right. Yeah.
Wake up early tomorrow and do a bunch of bench presses
That's hot.
for the lady.
Curly's
Dude,
for the
bench press is my
girlies.
it's my freaking worst lift. It's so bad.
What is?
Bench press.
Oh, really?
And bench press is not actually the best measurement of overall strength, but in America, it's like, it's the lift, right? Like when you want to check someone's like strength, you'll ask how much they bench, and mine is it's fine. It's fine for my weight and everything because I'm not a huge person, but it's pretty clear to me that's because my arms are actually quite long for my torso. Because that would also explains why squats and deadlifts I'm really strong on them.
Yeah.
I just literally have less distance to traverse. There's been a few times when I'll bench press and I'm like, I just keep going and I'm like, why does it keep going?
Yeah, dude, I've done that before. Yeah. I remember there was this one kid.
I'm sorry.
It was I was in high school. This dude, I feel like his name was Nate, but I can't remember. But he was like a little guy.
What's
He was
his name?
okay,
no,
he was like the nicest dude ever. But he was a wrestler, right? And he was a really small guy. He was a really small dude. But he would bench press like a moth, dude. And he would just do so many reps because he didn't have that long of a wingspan to shoot for it. So he's just like go, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, like getting in like 20 reps right there. And then I go up and I'm like, I can't even do 5. I'm like, dude.
Was he Asian? Some East Asian people who are like small are just like weirdly strong. Like,
no, he was a white dude. He was a little white dude.
Sounds hot. It's like there's a lot in general. Larger body mass equates to stronger lifts, right? In general, but like for specific lifts, a lot of the stuff like leverages really makes a difference. Like, I think many people would say like my deadlift is, I believe, classed as like upper intermediate to advanced for my weight class. Because like my 1 rep max on deadlift is I think 385 now, based on my latest test, which is not the strongest thing in the universe, but being 5'6", 5'7", 160 pounds that's actually really heavy. That's like multiples of my weight.
That's
so
cool. I don't even know.
Yeah, but my bench press is like no more than 180, which is still good. Like I'm proud of it. I worked hard for it, but that's not impressive to a lot of people. They're like, oh, it's not even 2 plates, and I'm like, my penis is nice.
Counts.
My penis is nice.
Just gonna rest on those laurels for a while.
Oh gosh, that's great.
I'm inappropriate. I apologize.
It's okay.
I'm kind of debating for the sculpture I'm working on is the Archangel Samael, who is also considered the king of demons. I just love that, by the way. I love that, like, within the theology, he's considered both simultaneously, somehow. So I want it as an excuse to, like, work on something a bit darker and kind of gory. I mean, debating if I want him to have clothes, but only his head is a skull. And no, I don't think I want that, because I want to actually use it as an excuse to do anatomy, to sculpt anatomy. I want to, like, do like flesh dripping off of his bones. Would be really, yeah. So I gave him a cape. That's cool. So and then he has a helmet. So I think that's good enough. But I was like, maybe I should cover him up with something with like cool ass samurai armor or something like that. But no, I think I'm just gonna make him scary corpse dude,
Scary corpse guy.
scary corpse guy, undead daddy.
Hell yeah.
That's the brief. That's a character brief. Undead daddy. I really like this idea of like, how do I do this? Where do we usually post for stuff here? General chat?
Yeah, you could throw it in there.
Like I this is on my ref board. This is really cool. I just like the idea of like this kind of like decaying flesh on top of the base.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, design-wise, if you click on the link, I like that it's mostly anatomy, but there's kind of like loose clothing over his pee-pee area. And he has like a cape thing.
Yeah.
This is cool. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be one of my main sources of inspiration. I think looks really sick.
That's
Who's this
terrifying.
artist? Marco Tomaselli.
That's terrifying. That's awesome.
Oh, it's sculpted by another guy though named Andre Castro. He's just the guy I just linked to is just a painter. Or not obviously painting's very good.
He's just a painter. I was just kidding.
I'm obsessed with this. Hi friends.
Oh.
Oh.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Yeah. This art bros arting.
Dude, we art so hard.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I keep forcing you guys to look at this art. I keep going. I just went on a rabbit hole of this 3D artist. He is very good. Look at this spawn that he did.
Oh, we did a
I think you guys will like. Sick as fuck.
Oh, that is really cool.
Yeah. I like how he keeps the clay looking like clay. Like it's digital, but he's like leaving it very, very unfinished. I actually really like that look.
Yeah. That's cool.
People are good, man. People are good at art.
True.
Dude. Look at those forearms, man. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. You could crush me anytime.
Oh, he's got a guts one too, huh?
Yeah.
That's it.
I had a crush on Spawn growing up.
A crush on Spawn?
Spawn is a thought.
Like as Spawn, not as like Al Simmons.
Yeah.
Although, who's the actor who played him in the first movie?
Michael Jai White.
Yeah, we talked about it, right? Yeah, that guy is very
Right
hot.
on,
I
man.
also had a crush on him. But
Oh, Sam.
like, I think like if I had a boyfriend and he wanted to we wanted to do role play and he dressed up as Spawn, it would be very nice for me. I really think that.
Way over the edge.
It'd be great.
Just
Sawi.
That's great.
Sorry for being gross.
Honestly, not gross at all.
You're all like, love is love.
Love is love, man.
Some people get freaky to spawn. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to judge?
Yeah.
This better not awaken anything.
That's just simply one of my favorite quotes of all time.
Did you guys ever watch Always Be My Maybe with Ali Wong and
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Keanu's in there for a
That movie-
little bit.
there's do you remember the one character? He's been in a few other things, but he's in the band, and then they run into their old friend who's a lesbian, and she mentions that she's a lesbian. He's like, oh well, thank you for your service. I say that now to like whenever someone like comes out, I'm like, thank you so much for your service.
That guy's great. I like him.
Randall Park.
That's who. Yeah.
He's Asian Jim, right? In the
Asian
office.
Jim.
Yeah.
He was the lead opposite Constance Wu in Fresh Off the Boat.
That's
But
right.
probably my favorite of his roles is the fucking Asian guy from the MCU.
Wait.
What's his name? He's like a secondary character in the MCU, but he's like fucking hilarious.
Talking about the Doctor Strange, or
No, he was originally in Ant-Man, and he plays one of.
oh,
Yeah,
trying to remember what his name was.
I was gonna say
Shoot,
something really racist. No. Okay, I was right. It is Agent Wu, Jimmy Woo, and I was like, I just made up an agent name. No, that's actually his name.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I know
So,
him. Yeah.
He's an FBI agent in Ant-Man the Wasp, and then he was in WandaVision, where he shows up in the same. He's that character, but he gets assigned to go to whatever the name of the town is. I forgot to investigate it.
Oh, yeah, I missed that. I don't know. Dude, I don't even know if I've seen Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It's good. Yeah. It's good. I got super
fine.
fatigued. I got super fatigued on the MCU.
I think everyone has.
Like I want to watch this new show Echo. But I'm just like it's like it feels like homework at this point. I have to keep catching up on.
Yeah.
I'll just wait till all the episodes come out, then binge it in an afternoon.
Valid. Why do you guys ever like get into like a subculture of art and then you're like, oh, all these people are like associated with this institution or something like that? That they all came from this art school or something.
Yeah, like
The
Cal
one big
Arts,
thing in
Art Center.
Yeah. The big thing about 3D is so many industry 3D artists come from Brazil. And there's actually very simple historical
Whoa.
reasons for that. Is because Ralph Rossetti was one of the first, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's phenomenal. And he invested hard after he became successful. He invested to build out a bunch of art schools in Brazil. So a lot of people kind of like were inspired by him and followed suit. And there's a lot of 3D artists out of Brazil.
Because he worked on Uncharted and stuff, right?
Yep, and God of War, I
God
think,
of
was
War.
probably his proudest work according to things I've heard him talk.
And now he's got his own art house, and they do a lot of stuff
Yep.
for like
Yeah.
Activision and stuff.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, and he teaches. Several of the courses I have are from. They're not really courses; they're more of like I don't know workflow videos. And he's brilliant. It's not even that he's like good with the software, which he is. He just like he knows how to think about the workflow in a way that I think is helpful to anybody. Okay, so a concrete example of this is if you're sketching in ZBrush, he teaches you a lot of these little tricks that kind of help speed up the workflow. But he wants to frame it as the point is you don't need to memorize the tricks. The point is don't get hung up on the technicalities and think about what is the quickest way to like lay down a shape or an idea that you're playing with, because it's a sketch, right?
Yeah.
When you refine and you're working on topology, that's a different story. Then you need to get super technical. But at the sketch level, you should be thinking about like come up with your own shortcuts for like, okay, if I need to like do a really quick cape, like what would be a quick way of doing that? So I my answer to that I actually learned from him is I literally start with a sphere and I just carve it out until it has the kind of flowy shape that I want, and then I like adjust it into place. If you were to go the longer route, you would be like, okay, you're gonna add a flat plane, and then you're gonna simulate an tedious, and it takes. So he kind of, I think, changed the game, because before that, I think people were using ZBrush almost like it was programming software. And then he's just like, he'll just literally sit there and just like fucking knock out Hellboy in 5 minutes. And I'm not joking. Like, I've watched him do it. and pretty good too, because he understands how to go from the primitives to the form.
Dang, I knew of Roth, but I never really looked into his art and stuff. I didn't realize he was like mainly.
Yeah.
Is he mainly a 3D guy?
Yes, yeah, that's probably why you guys don't know him very well. I mean, he does do 2D. He's a pretty good 2D artist,
Yeah.
but no, he is primarily known for being a 3D person. He's like an ambassador for ZBrush, and is at ZBrush Summit every year. Yes, our people have our own conference, by the way.
Are people?
Yeah, it's tiny. It's like it's free actually. It takes place like 2 weekends before Lightbox, and it's in Hollywood. I didn't go last year. I think I was conserving all my energy for Lightbox,
Yeah.
but I do plan to go to ZBrush Summit this year. But yeah, Roth is like really. So in the industry, he's really well loved because he's always like networking and making connections for people. But like
Yeah.
in terms of his artistry, it's 3D art that he's known for.
So no, he's doing a lot more like I guess meetings than doing art right now, because he's like the art director and stuff for his
Correct.
studio. So I know I listened to one video podcast about that, and that was pretty much his like the sad part in what he does right now. Is like I want to do art so bad, but I literally have no time to do it. It's
Yep.
mainly meetings and this, that, and the other thing, and training my employees and this, that. I was like, dang.
The thing is that when he sits down, I bet he still sits down randomly to sculpt here and there.
Yeah.
And I bet when he does, he makes something within a few minutes that's way better than anything I can make in like 80 hours. Like, but that's okay. That's how it is, right? Like
Yeah.
it's awesome and it's super inspirational. Here's here, let me, for those who don't know who we're talking about, he's this guy. Oh, I just noticed his Bowser. It's so cool. So hot.
I don't know. I feel like people are kind of more spread out nowadays. It's not as concentrated as it used to be back then.
Oh. Dang.
Wait, what comics you mean?
Yeah, just like you were talking about how like some people come from like the same area in certain fields, right? I feel like that's
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely think
Yeah.
comics are all over. I guess I was thinking of like with 2D art when you get into a certain genre of it.
Mhm.
With drawing anyway, it seems like everyone's like coming from a few places, or like in video
Yeah, yeah.
games specifically. Comics has always seemed to transcend a lot of that. There's this very kind of the sense of energy of like people doing their best in their parents' basement kind of thing quality to it. I'm not saying that people who go into like video game art are like better off, but I do think that there's already a threshold expectation of like you're gonna go work. Like you would rarely just do this in your home. You would be doing it in connection with a studio, doing something. But with comics, like I feel like a really good comic draftsperson, for example, or even colorist, like they're probably just working on their own shit. Like they've been doing that probably since they were kids, and I think that has a very universal quality to it. I'm kind of just pulling shit out of my ass and just kind of theorizing out of here, but like but whether or not what I'm saying is literally true, it feels right in the sense of like comics have always felt so transcendent to me. Like it crosses borders really fast.
Yeah. I mean, I also feel like the comics being more universal is because all you need is a paper and a pencil. You know.
Yeah, you said more simply what I think I was trying to get at.
Because I mean,
doing,
it's just like
doing 3D art. I mean, 3D art is like, I mean, I had to fucking basically build a new ass. I basically build a state of the art gaming rig because that's what you need to do 3D art, right?
Yeah.
Well, and not pull your hair out.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's
Yeah.
bad.
So like, it's not that 3D art like intrinsically is for like well-off people, but it
You do need
de facto
something.
is that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need some kind of like donation or something at that point.
Yeah. Or some sort of place where you can access that kind of stuff, like a school, for example. But you also
Right.
need money to do that too. So,
Yes, also correct.
but comics, get $5, go to the comic shop, pick up an issue or whatever. Come home. That's your education. Take your little paper and pencil, and you copy that shit. Boom, comics education.
It's that easy. Supply and command.
I don't know. That's what I was doing when I was younger, though. Lots of copying comics, copying a lot of like Game Informer magazine covers and stuff.
Oh god, me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's actually what got me started on drawing to begin with. I just traced what was in Game Informer at the time.
Dude, yeah, my dad would get access to a shitload of that stuff because worked in the post office or whatever, and I guess they're like throwing magazines away, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna take this with me."
There you
For me-
go.
Yeah.
For me, it was Nintendo Power.
Nintendo
Oh
Power?
man.
Is that the
I had-
magazine for Nintendo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would trace. It would have like a Yoshitaka Amano's art from Final Fantasy, and I would copy that shit.
Oh wow.
I'm so sad that went away, man. It's
Yeah.
just tragic.
Dang, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, this was slightly before you existed on the planet, I think.
Oh.
I'm old, bro.
It died out like a decade ago, I think.
Yeah, they actually did last a while. One thing I
Yeah.
loved is that they would have this ranking of like top video games in any given month. It was a monthly thing, and for like years, Zelda: A Link to the Past was the #1 game,
Oh,
which
wow.
like
Kinda
valid, dude, like for
Yeah,
real.
real.
Like I realize it's a bit dated now. I don't know. I take that back. I mean, when you compare it to kind of the lower bit indie games, it's of that. Like it's
Yeah.
one of the progenitors of that. So that art style is still very popular. I think I still love it.
Oh yeah.
I was actually thinking of playing this indie game that actually know a few people who worked on it, Sea of Stars. But then I read some reviews and it's like it's beautiful, but the story is boring. I'm like, oh, that's really unfortunate. That's sad.
That's not cool.
Your butt's cool though, so.
Hey.
Why are demons all buff? That's what I'm learning looking at this reference board I made.
Because I mean, what's more intimidating, you know?
Huge dick. Some
Exactly.
demons do have that though.
It's true.
I think more demons should have them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you get my book, you're gonna get that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. Badass.
Get some demon dongs going on.
Mm. Delicious. Delicious, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, this should be really fun to sculpt when I get to the details. Is like I just do a skeleton, like model a skeleton from scratch, right? And then get like a base mesh of a buff dude, put it on top, and then carve away at it so it's like flesh has pulled off, if that makes sense, like it's been grabbed off.
Oh, yeah.
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 Gross. Yeah.
And then I'm going to have venom dripping from the snake. He's riding a snake. Which, by the way, when I was working on this yesterday, and I was working on just like the general forms, I could not the when you imagine someone riding a snake and a snake's head is between your legs, it's a penis. It's a penis. Like it's a penis for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then now it looks like a snake, but it looks like a penis snake. So
Penis snake. Big veiny bastard just zipping and slithering around.
here, I'll post my current sketch so you guys can see the rough
Yeah.
idea of what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Please don't judge me, please.
Okay.
What's a good way to share this? Boop. Look at the little guy. So for the longest, I had like the snake was just a cylinder, and it just basically was a huge zong coming out from between his legs.
Oh. Huh. Dang, dude. This is gonna be intense.
Yeah, once I get to the details, I think it'll look pretty cool.
That's gonna be crazy.
I added these droplets. It's supposed to be medicine or venom. So Samael, the name means Hebrew Sam means venom or poison, but it can also mean like drugs, like medicine, in the same sense of how you use venom to make anti-venom.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a really cool spiritual lesson. It also explains his theology is that the hand that I have, it's a little bit cheesy, but I kind of like it. It's supposed to be the hand of God, the left hand of God, and he's like deploying Samael into the world. And a bit of what's motivating me on this piece is like I do kind of feel like things need to be burned to the ground. Honestly, like there's a few things where I'm just kind of pissed at the state of certain affairs, and it's sort of like if God existed, I would be like, yes, send this guy down. Send down your Archangel of Death, because we could use, fucking burn the system down, man. That's what I have to say. But keep, as long as there's ice cream, that's all I care.
And beer.
Yeah. Yes. Beer.
Gotta have beer. This looks so goofy.
What this?
My my little character in this panel.
I mean, yes, but like creepy.
It's like
So-
just like a derpy like smile face, you know, but it's like that's kind of terrifying.
It's hella terrifying. That shit. Yeah, that kind of stuff is terrifying.
Yeah. So all like the tentacles coming off her head. I imagine it's moving like, you know, the tentacles in the thing, you know, when they come out and they're like they're just whipping around. That's how I
Wait, what was that? What was that sounding?
you know?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thanks. Thank you. I make comics, so
And you're you're a smart man.
thanks.
Yeah, you think I'd be listening to death metal right now as I'm working on this piece? I'm listening to K-pop.
To K-pop. I mean,
Devil's music.
It actually is the devil's music, so it's actually very fitting.
gosh, it's so funny.
Listening to Jungkook, who's one of the members of BTS. You know?
Oh, I definitely know what you're talking about.
I know the words you're using, Sam. I know the words you're using.
I've heard of them before.
The funny thing is, I don't really know K-pop independently, like outside of the fact that a bunch of Americans like it. So I actually went in through the American interest. Like I don't independently know K-pop. I didn't really grow up listening to it or anything. But
Yeah.
a lot of these guys get interviewed on like Jimmy Fallon and stuff, and I watched the interviews. I was like, oh, they seem really cool, and then they perform. I was like, oh, it's actually pretty nice.
That's crazy. I've never dove in, so.
Yeah, because you're racist.
Oh.
So so think about that. Think about that, sir.
Oh no.
Look, I'll make the rules of them.
What was that?
I don't make the rules up. I just enforce them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fascist.
My goal tonight, which I have just accomplished, or I'm about to accomplish, was to kind of like have a mental game plan of each of the pieces of this, and I have done it. Good job, me. And I'm gonna write it out. Look at me with my processes.
What a guy. What a guy. You're doing it, dude. How does it feel?
Pretty horny.
I mean, yeah. I get it. Demons gotta have horns, you know? Hey!
Oh god, I'm in that phase where I'm staring at stuff nonstop now. Oh god.
Like stuff you're working on, or just life
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah.
No, I'm just like sketching out a bunch of faces for the Western anthology, and I'm just like, oh god, which one do I want now? You know?
Yeah. Just choose.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm super decisive all the time, and I just go, it's ABC always be closing, you know? Just crushing it all the
Teach
time.
me your ways, please.
Just basically do whatever Alec Baldwin does. I think is a recommendation to you.
Yeah. Do 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 do. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Doing dots. Dipping dots. Yeah.
Oh, Manny, Matt Stricker. He's like on this huge circuit right now for cons.
Yeah, is that
And-
what he's doing? Because I see that
Yeah,
on his
he's
Instagram.
like driving like quite literally cross country. He was just in San Diego at Oddities and Curiosities, which is like I don't know if you guys have one, but they're kind of in a lot of major cities.
Uh-huh.
But I predicted it would be one of his best weekends, and it was in fact his best weekend, just because it was in San Diego, and Southern Californians be into the occult right now, man. Like that's like, people are really into that shit. And so I was like, I just have this feeling that it's going to be this massive turnout. The weather down there is really nice, and yeah, he made the most money, and he actually ran out of prints on some of his most popular ones, so he has to reprint them.
Dude.
Good problem to have. Good problem to have.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
is Noah and Kevin. This is one of our classmates from the first Steven Zapata workshop, which is how
Yeah.
Manny and I met.
Yeah.
And he,
Okay.
yeah, when we first met him, he had a full-time job. He was the kind of the live-in RA at a dorm in the Midwest.
Yeah.
We actually paid pretty well, and he actually enjoyed his job because it was like kind of part manager, part counselor, part event coordinator. But he was trying to make artwork, and it did. It was really taking off. So he took the huge leap at the beginning of last year to do art full time. So he quit his job.
Yeah.
And the cons are really working for him. A huge thing is that he found his niche demographic. He does like cryptid art, like kind of dark twisted art. When he really found traction was when he went to haunted house conventions. This is like apparently a huge thing, like haunted houses and like haunting events or haunted events.
Uh-huh.
Like there are conventions for this stuff, and he's just making bank every time he went to one of those. And then from that, he is kind of expanded to other similar weird occulty cons.
Yeah. He's been killing it, dude.
Yeah.
What a guy. And he's so nice. I love him.
Oh well, I don't know about that, but he's a sweetheart and very gay. So we connected on that level. So this is gay people are, as you guys know, we're like the Borg. And so
All of one mind.
yeah, yeah. And RuPaul is at the center. Every once in a while, we have like these like cancerous cells, like Caitlyn Jenner, for example, and we're like, we do not claim her.
We do not
Yeah.
claim her. That's yours.
Yeah, her pronouns are she, her, and she is an evil asshole. So. We judge queer people as fully dimensional people, and I judge her to be an evil asshole. So it was funny that people are like, "Oh, how do we support trans rights and support Caitlyn Jenner?" I was like, "You do it by being like, fuck you, you're a terrible human being." I respect your pronouns. Like, it's quite easy. It's not complicated. No, there's a lot of really fucking problematic queer people. It's especially the people who are in proximity to privilege or other types of privilege. And Caitlyn Jenner is a pretty well-to-do white person, right? And so like that's a major aspect of her experience. Is she also a trailblazer as a trans person? Yeah, for sure. But we don't really claim her. Like, she's not a role model,
Yeah.
But we appreciate the representation work.
Golfs.
Huh?
I said, of course not. She golfs.
God. I know we just had MLK Day, and he's like, I want to judge people by the content of the character. And I'm like, yeah, she golfs. I don't know, Dr. King, what else you need from me. This is
Fucked
bad
up thing you
people.
could do.
Gabagoo.
You guys remember Milo Yiannopoulos was that gay dude who like would speak at
Oh.
MAGA events? Yeah.
I remember him. Yeah. What happened to him? I wonder. I haven't heard from him in years.
I think the Republicans were like, no, thank you. We used you enough. You can go away now.
Oh my god.
I think he's British, right? And so I think he's still a little bit popular over there. But I haven't heard anything about him over here. God, he is. Look at this photo of him. He's so skeezy. I'm just gonna post that with no context to anybody else in the MBG server.
There's no context.
I'm the mod. You're banned.
Well, let me just post Andrew Tate photos while I'm at it then. Fuck that guy.
Don't do that.
Oh, there was this Andrew Tate comic that he published for himself, and if you've seen the artwork, you would have laughed so hard, man. It was so hilariously bad. Like, the artist was, like, very clearly a noob and just, like, did not understand anatomy at all, drew the weakest punches. It was, oh,
That's great.
I felt awful for them. I did not think I could pity someone, like, for doing that, but here we are.
Oh, Andrew Tate. I'm looking it up. Oh, okay.
You see what I'm talking about?
It's called Top G.
Because that's what he is.
Yeah. Here we go.
Duh.
That's at the disclaimer, so no one at MBG is like, "What the fuck is Sam posting?" Yeah. In a world enslaved, this is the back cover. In a world enslaved by the Matrix, one man stands as a beacon of truth and liberation. Period.
Interesting.
He has one of those. If I can be super superficial for a moment, he has one of those bodies that's like, and this is a little bit on the nose, but like, of guys who aren't actually fit, but want to look like they are. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
He's also just not good looking. But anyway, even if, well, actually, if he actually were, he would be even more dangerous, I think, because there is such a, like, people are really problematic when it comes to conventionally attractive people. I don't love it.
Yeah, it gets weird.
Yeah, it gets really weird where it's like, remember that he was a non-violent offender, I think, but there was that guy who had a mugshot that was viral for a moment because he looked like a fucking model. And he like ended up getting all these modeling deals, and I was like, okay, so I know he didn't like kill someone or anything, but it's just weird that it feels weird to me.
Yeah.
I think I know the guy you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Prisoner model mugshot. Jeremy Meeks, that's his name. Oh, he's only 2 years younger than me.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's in the Crips. Oh, okay. Oh, I said that because I'm not a Crip, but I grew up in a Crips neighborhood, and for some reason I was like, oh, he's one of one of our people. Well, Crips aren't really strong in this part of the valley where I live now, but they were when I was growing up.
That's wild. That is crazy. Never dealt with that. You know, never dealt
Yes,
with that.
growing up, and I kind of didn't even realize I grew up in the hood until I went to Berkeley. And then you have benchmarks, right? It's like, wait, did you guys not grow up with drive-by shootings every night? You guys... It's a lot safer where I live now, a lot. But growing up, it was rough. We just knew not to go outside at night.
That is wild.
And yeah, people don't really read that off of me because I am an East Asian person who's a lawyer, and I was in the Bay Area for the longest time, so I think people just assumed I came from like Chinese money. No, I'd be poor. Grew up poor.
Just us poor fellows hanging out.
Just making out with each other, you know?
It's no
as
big
we
deal,
do.
really. You know.
NBD, no homo. Just say no homo.
Just no,
for it.
you know.
Yeah, you say no homo, it doesn't count.
Hey, I still had my socks on, so.
Yeah, I was
Not
right.
gay,
He was a
but-
non-violent offender. He was imprisoned, God, for unnecessarily long for transporting or weapons over the border. So okay, fine. He can get modeling deals.
With he's like in gun magazines and stuff.
Yeah. he he's pretty good looking. But anyway, but it's like, but it is like, this is a huge problem with like a lot of gay people I know. I mean, I get versions of it in that I'm not like the best looking person, but there's a certain demographic who does think that I am, specifically people who fetishize Asian dudes, and like when my Instagram, it's pretty clear what I'm about, right? I'm about art and cats.
Yeah.
And every once in a while I'll post a selfie, which will like inadvertently be a thirst trap, right? And I'll suddenly I get all this engagement from those people, and they're like, want to know how I'm doing and stuff, and I'm just like, man, I am as low hanging fruit as you could get. Icebreaker, me. This is how you engage with me. It's super weird. I've actually like lost friendships because of that. Because I felt like I was being bandied about as just like pretty dude, and I was like, it's flattering the first couple of times, but when I just see this long pattern of people who don't care about who I am, it's just it just reflects this endemic like issue in society of how we completely fall apart because somebody fulfills some kind of fantasy for us, and we don't care about who they are as people.
Just like using, in a way.
Yeah, and then rejecting the moment they become irrelevant, right? If some like, yeah, you go to like a gay club, it's like what problematic like straight men do, multiply that by 50, because like gay guys can be really bad, like very superficial. Many of us are very emotionally immature as well for legitimate reasons, and so you go to those things and they're basically like, imagine a bunch of horny teenage boys who are older and have an income, and that's essentially what gay clubs are like.
Oh man.
What, a bunch of fellas can't get together and have a good time anymore?
I guess, yeah. I love how I am the most homophobic person in this voice chat right now.
I think we're gonna have to block you, Sam. I don't know.
Yeah. Look, Kevin, it was Adam and Eve, okay? Not Adam and fuckboy. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm just talking Bible. So I'm just speaking for the Lord as I'm working on this demon.
I mean, Jesus was gay.
What about Jesus?
That's canon.
Jesus definitely had a lot of boys around him. So
Just a bunch of fellas getting together in their sandals, drinking wine.
eating fish. Damn,
Ooh.
that's kind of sexual.
Eating fish.
Getting high in the woods together. Anything is possible at that point.
Truly. Well, I think this page is done. I'm gonna call this done. I don't feel like working
It looks
on
great, dude.
anymore.
Yeah.
So. Thanks.
Hey, you should be an artist. Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know. You really show promise. You
Oh,
really
yeah?
show promise.
What about that one review that someone got that was like deeply disturbed that they might be possessed and whatever?
Wait, did someone leave you that review?
No, I just remember someone in I think was it Ars?
Oh, you're talking about Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our buddy Phil from Steven Zapata's community,
so
he's in
funny.
Switzerland, and he applied to this art school in Basel, and they wrote back, they saw his portfolio, and yeah, he does like dark art, and they wrote back, and it was like the weirdest response, where it was like,
So weird.
you know, we don't know that we could support like the machinations of your twisted mind or something like that, and you should really go see a therapist.
Yeah. Yeah. The dude was like, "What?"
Yeah, and I was like,
I-
honestly, dodge a bullet, and also I would take that as a compliment.
Yeah, for real.
I'd expect that from like, you know, your local church, not from an art school.
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Ooh, Mel has gossip for me, but I'm about to go to sleep, so I can't listen to the tea right now.
Mel has gossip.
I
Oh,
think it's art gossip, art community gossip.
our community gossip. What now? What do I got next? Let's see.
More art?
I got more art, baby.
I do want to say I really, really love that page.
Oh yeah.
I love pages with a lot of negative space. You know my art, so you understand why I like that shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really cool panels in Promethea that I wouldn't say that anything in Promethea has any true empty space, but there's like stuff where the background's very abstract, so it kind of fulfills the role of negative space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love those kind of religious like compositions. Are my favorite.
Ooh.
That's why I chose the prints of yours that I did. Prints, not prince. Prince. Prince.
Yeah.
Princess?
Princess.
Princess.
Not
Princesses.
prince.
Princess. I got this page next.
Have you guys read Promethea?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
It's Alan Moore, and it is really cool. It's about Promethea is this character that, kind of similar to Avatar: The Last Airbender, gets reincarnated in every generation, and she's like an avatar of Hermes, Thoth Hermes. And so it's a very occulty, just like Alan Moore does, right? Like a very occulty theme, to the point that when I was in the leadership council for an occult lodge, we required the students at the beginning grades to read certain books, and they got to choose from a pre-selected list of books for every category. So, like for astrology, you would read a book off the list. Promethea was one of our permitted readings for the Kabbalah, because it's like you literally learn a lot about Kabbalah by reading it. But like here's one of the panels. I have both the physical version and digital version because I want to be able to read it anywhere.
Read you
So
anyway. Oh.
Wait, what did I do? I deserve that. This is a or it's not a panel, it's a page. Pretty cool.
That looks familiar. Yeah, I definitely have not seen that. Or yeah, I have not.
Yeah, the artist is J.H. Williams, and he did one of the Sandmans, I think, and then Batwoman.
Okay.
But yeah, his stuff's really. I really like his art in that.
That's why it looks familiar. I have a Sandman book somewhere in my library. Yeah, it looks similar to this, so it must be one of his.
Yeah, I mean, it's that whole Alan Moore, Neil Gaiman, British occultist dude
Yeah.
vibe. That kind of art. This is one of my
Morrison's
favorite
them,
pages.
right?
Yep.
What's that?
Grant Morrison's one of them, right?
Yes, Grant Morrison's the other one. What's a really good Grant Morrison comic that I like? One of my favorite ones. He has like the power to speak to Animal Man. Have you guys read that?
Mm-mm.
No, I've been meaning to.
It's awesome because it's super subversive, and then by the end you realize that him. So it initially is presented as like, oh, these are his powers, and it's still interesting from the beginning. It's cool stories, but towards the end you realize that the fact that he has animal powers is actually based on something much more cosmic. And then, not to spoil anything, but towards the end it gets super meta. That it becomes about the comic, which is like that's a whole Grant Morrison thing. He loves doing that kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a whole like, occult kind of like all those occult bros making that kind of art.
The occult bros.
The occult bros.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream now.
And your butt.
Hey, yo. Big
Yes.
butt. Butt stuff. But
Good night to anyone listening to this in the future.
yeah, thanks for joining. Much appreciated, as always.
Pre-
Yeah. Until next time, my friends, keep drawing.